I'll let you know when the anthem's over and you can send it back then. I should have visited the restroom on the way in here. I gotta wait till halftime now. I gotta do a Hartman. I'm recording audio, by the way. That's why I keep it a PG. She's gonna be difficult.
Officials Thomas McQuillan, Kirk Clark, and Tony Lusk. Now please join Haley Howes, a junior North Scott. Please rise, remove your hats as she leads us in the singing of our national anthem.
Okay, Jimmy. And back here at the pit, North Scott, all the pregame festivities are finally put to bed. And Chad, these are the games when you're a senior in high school, you know, you look forward to because you lose, and that's your career in high school as far as a girls basketball player. So leave it all out on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you're excited to play, but you're also a little nervous of, you know, one outcome means, yeah, your career's over. So
Grace Buffelli will go to the tip against Nelson Beesma. Nelson Beesma is going to win the tip for Maquoketa, and we are underway in the second round in Class 4A District 6. Carry pickup on the right wing, gives over to Bree Bennis. Back to carry pickup on the right baseline. Looks inside to Abby Strathman, who's being guarded by Buffelli. Pickup gives it back from Strathman, and now the ball's loose. It's on the floor. We're going to have a tie ball situation, and North Scott will take over possession. So
looked to me like the Cardinals were trying to work low on that possession.
It's not a bad strategy to go again, give it to the person who Buffelli's guarding, maybe get her in early foul trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just underway here in the pit. North Scott Presley with the ball.
Ooh, Dykstra
takes it to the right elbow.
Gets a steal.
Stolen by Dykstra. 1-on-4, so have to pull it back out as the Lancers got back on defense. Strathman gives it out to Bree Bennis now at the top by half court. Now over to Autumn on the left wing. Tries to get in low to Sabizma, and it's taken away down there by Adrian Latham. Presley on the right wing over here in front of us. Now Latham gets it down low to Buffelli. Kicks it back out for a three-point attempt by Engelkes. It's no good, but rebounded by the Lancers. Now Buffelli's going to drive baseline.
Oh, yeah.
Abby Strathman right there with perfect position. Get to call Buffelli with the charge, so she'll pick up that first early foul.
I think she was okay until she lowered her shoulder a little bit trying to get around the contact. And
now North Scott's going to deploy a 1-2-2 full court trapping press. Sabizma gets it over to Bree Bennis across half court. Now Carrie Pickup will set it up over to Sabizma down in the left corner to Autumn Dyster. Quick three. Oh, just off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Presley. Quickly down floor are the Lancers, and gonna have a foul called against the Cardinals as Latham missed the shot, but looks like she's gonna go to the line to shoot two. She will.
Abby Strathman with the foul.
Latham's only a 47% free throw shooter on the season, but she makes the first. Chad, they always seem to do that. I told them they got a low free throw percentage, and then you just start knocking them down. So.
Wish you'd stop doing that.
Yeah, I will, but people at home like to know what their percentage is. She also hits the second.
She makes them both. Thanks, Dale.
You're welcome. So North Scott still pressing. Sabizma gets it across half court trying to get to Bree Bennis. It goes wide of the mark, but
good save by Abby Strathman there.
Yeah, Strathman saved it before it went out of bounds. Now Bree has it on the right wing, over to the left wing to Dykstra, back to Bennis. Bennis on the top of the key, just inside the three-point line, does everything but not go in. But Nelson Sabizma with a nice offensive rebound. Carrie Pickup's going to get a three from the left baseline. It just hits off the back rim, no good.
They're all looking good going on. Oh.
And North Scott quickly with an outlet pass up ahead to Engelkes. Layup's no good, but the Cardinals didn't get back defensively, and they're going to get a foul on Carrie Pickup.
The Cardinals are really looking for their shot, so I like to see that where they're being aggressive.
I just wish they would go in.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, they look good out of their hand. First free throw's no good.
I'll tell you what Engelkes is shooting. She hits the second. We'll try that with theory for a little bit. Now we're going to have a turnover on the Cardinals against the press.
That was a double drift.
Carrie Pickup threw it away to Latham, but in the process, Latham trying to hustle it back into the offensive zone for the Lancers. She put two hands on the ball when she went to dribble and be a turnover. Cardinals will inbound right in front of the Cardinal bench. Pickup now. Gets it back to Sabizma, overhead to Bree Bennis, who got in behind the front of the zone. Takes it hard down the lane and going to get a foul on the Lancers. They're going to say on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds, Cardinals to inbound. It's going to be on Adrian Latham. So 5:34 to go first quarter here from North Scott. 3-0 North Scott on top. Autumn Dyster's going to load up for a three. Gets nothing but net.
Misses that one.
And that'll tie the game.
And you know what I'm seeing early is Autumn and Bree really seem to want the ball too, and it's good to see that. They're confident tonight.
A lot of energy on the Cardinals so far.
Autumn almost gets another steal.
Samantha Scott now with the ball, gets it over to Presley. Presley back over to Engelkes. And now they're going to dump it in low to Buffelli, and she's able to get around Abby Strathman to get it off the board for two. Carrie Pickup. Going to get trapped over in the corners, able to get away to Nell Sabizma. Now in the corners, Autumn Dykstra loads up for three, no good off the front of the rim. Long rebound's going to come out to Scott. Lancers trying to quickly run with Presley. Cardinals get back defensively. Lord Engelkes going to drop low into Buffelli again. Abby Strathman just trying to stay straight up, not rush into her. Now the ball is loose on the defensive rebound by Dykstra. Bree Bennis going 1 versus 2 and no good. Rebounded by Latham. Presley now on the right wing. Cross court pass to Engelkes, almost intercepted.
Almost had it, yeah.
Presley will load up for three, no good. And Buffelli and Sabizma working hard for the rebound. Buffelli with a nice play as she got her hands on it, knocked it off Sabizma as she was falling out of bounds. So North Scott will retain possession and throw in underneath their own basket. 4:05 here in Eldridge. North Scott with a 5-3 lead here early. Latham gets it into Presley. Cross court pass to Engelkist. She'll load up from the 3-point line. It's no good. Sabizma's got perfect position down low on Buffelli and gets the rebound.
Her and Strathman both kind of kept her away.
Strathman now on the left wing. Looks for Bree Bennis, but Bree had made a cut to the elbow and it went over her head, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover going back to North Scott. Checking in for North Scott is number 14, Brooke Corson.
Well, we're halfway through the first quarter. Lancers leading 5-3. And not a bad position for the Cardinals here.
Also, Sydney Happel, number 22, is checked in for the Lancers. Presley dumps it down at the right elbow to Buffelli. Turnaround's no good, and they're going to get a foul called here, and it's going to be against North Scott. And wrong place, wrong time. Engelkist and Strat kind of collided going for the rebound. They're going to get Engelkist on the foul.
Cardinal girls are doing a good job of boxing down or being in good position on the shots by North Scott. Good position to rebound.
Sabizma or carry pickup as they've been pretty successful against that 1-2-2 trap full court defense. Now they're going to dump it in low to Strathman. Back out to Nell. She fires a three. It's a little bit long. Rebounded by Presley. She's off and running. Nell gets back defensively and going to get called. Nell will get called for a personal foul. So Presley will go to the free throw line. And she'll miss the first. Presley Case with the second and makes it. And make it 6-3 in favor of North Scott. 3:06 to go in the first quarter. Pickup, gets across half court. Oh, Bree Bennis had made a cut, was wide open, but it sailed over her head. North Scott will regain possession. Brooke Corson will bring it up for the Lancers. Case pulls up just inside the 3-point. It's off the mark. Just gets the offensive rebound back. Now in the corner, they dump it down low, and we're going to get a traveling call on Sydney Happel. Sydney Taylor will check into the game for the Cardinals. And Carrie Pickup will have a seat on the bench. Number 12, Brooke Kilberg, is in the lineup as well for the Lancers. And we're going to have a turnover this time against the press.
We're having trouble on that pass.
The third pass in that whole thing.
Ooh.
Almost threw it out of bounds. Case is going to get an open look for three. Gets nothing but net.
Oh, they got Taylor wide open.
And she's going to go to the line for an and one.
Basket's good. Basket's good.
So they threw over the press that time. To Sydney Taylor, flashed open, gets a layup and a foul called on. Who was that on? I didn't see who they gave that to.
I think they gave it to.
Oh, it was Grace Buffelli. That's her second. That's a big foul there. She'll have to go to the. She's going to go to the bench. And Latham comes back in to replace her. Taylor at the line, knocks down the free throw.
Cardinals pull within three again. 9-6, 2:11 to go in the first quarter.
Case.
A little more intense first quarter tonight than it was the other night, isn't it, Dale?
Very much so. A lot of energy in here. Going to get a basket by Brooke Corson as she cut down the lane and got fed. And she up and in. We're going to get a foul on the Cardinals.
I don't know. Nell was straight up and down there. I didn't really see a foul on that play. Did you?
I thought it could be a good no call.
No, Nell stayed straight up and down. She didn't reach.
You better see that on the other end.
She didn't move. Fans upset behind us. That's 2 on Nell. I mean, that's kind of a big foul.
So that kind of evens things out with Buffelli over there on the bench with 2. So
yeah.
Corson makes the free throw, completes the three-point play. That'll make it 12-6. North Scott, 1:58 to go, first quarter. And this time they call off the press. Cardinals get to bring it up. Carey Pickup's back in to the lineup. Gives it over to Bree Bennis. Bree at almost at half court. Finds Autumn wide open on the left baseline. Three-pointers, nothing but net. And that'll get the Cardinals, they'll trim the lead in half down to 12-9. Engelkiss gets over Case. Just goes into the lane. And they're going to call Cardinals with the blocking foul.
I don't know, the offender was kind of out of control in that play.
Autumn Dykstra will pick up the foul. North Scott the inbound underneath their basket. Engelkiss will load up for three off the inbound pass, and she'll knock it down. Anytime Cardinals try to, get that, do something, the Lancers always seem to come back and do it on the other end.
Answer right back, yeah.
Strathman back over to Carey Pickup. Now Autumn's on the left baseline. Drives right down the lane, splits two defenders, and up and in.
Dykstra's playing with some intent tonight.
Gives her 8 quick points. 8 of the 11 Cardinal points, I should say.
I think need to get Bree some shots here, get her going too.
Presley Case being guarded by Bree. Gets rid of it. Now it's over to Engelkiss in the left corner. She drives the baseline up and no good. Rebounded by Sydney Taylor. And Carey Pickup has to pick up her dribble. Bree Bennis will come back to help her out. Now Abby Strathman has it. Over to Sydney Taylor, left wing. Back on top to Bennis. And the Lancers are in a box and one as they're playing man-to-man on Autumn Dykstra. And Case is going to come up with a steal as Carey Pickup tried to find Bree down low. Case is going to take it strong. Oh, they're going to call Carey Pickup with the foul. Case made the layup. That's one that could have gone either way right there.
I don't know about that call either, honestly. Your thoughts?
I'm a homer, so nobody's going to listen to me. I thought that was a charge, personally.
That's what I thought, too.
And I think Coach Depke's telling him the same thing right here, right in front of us. Case will miss the free throw. Carey Pickup with the rebound. And that'll expire the first quarter with the Lancers up 17-11. You're listening to North Scott versus Maquoketa Cardinals. Second round district playoff game here on KMAQ. Go two. Good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, there is.
Got a decent student section show up. Be huge to get Buffelli a third foul here when she gets back in. Back here at North Scott, Cardinals just inbounded as Tenley Kavanaugh's checked in, and pass was errant on the inbound, and Case got the steal and an easy layup. Tenley now tried to get rid of the ball, gets it over to Sydney Taylor. Taylor drives hard with her right, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Latham. Case drives down the paint, kicks it out into the left corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Taylor. She's one-on-one. She's going to take it strong, and they're going to call a blocking foul on North Scott.
Yeah, I think if that had been a charge, this place would have exploded.
Especially right behind us.
Yeah.
I mean, literally right behind us. All you can say is, hey, I know that guy. Sydney Taylor at the free throw line.
High intensity playoff basketball. It's you can feel the tension a little bit tonight.
Reagan Shaning has come into the game for the Lancers. They seem to be deepening their bench here tonight.
Sydney Taylor's had some nice minutes here.
Yeah, she's got 5 points so far too.
5 points, at least 1 rebound. She brings a certain fire to the game that I really enjoy watching.
Case now with the ball, gets it out over to Scott in the left wing. Shaning will give it back to Case at the top. Now Shaning has it back in the left baseline, kicks it back out as the Cardinals are playing a good 2-3 defense at the moment. Shots up for threes, no good. Taylor rebounded. And then they're going to get a tie-up.
Fight.
That's a tremendous play by Sydney Taylor.
Sydney Taylor, I mean, gets a rebound, fights on the loose ball.
Basically
Scott's going to keep it, but that was a great individual effort there.
She basically tackled the North Scott girl by grabbing on the ball and doing a takedown.
Yeah.
Great play. So North Scott did have the possession arrow, so they will inbound. Case has it on the right wing. Sydney Taylor almost got a deflection out of it, but Case got rid of it. Now Latham has it at the left elbow.
Cardinals going to get this jump ball.
Stratham got her hands in there to tie her up. The Cardinals will get possession, trailing 19-13, 6:29 to go until half. Tenley gets it into Dykstra. Dykstra gets it across half court. Finds Sydney Taylor. Now throw it back out to Tenley. Stops at the free throw line, gives it over to Strathman. Now back to Dykstra. Dykstra's going to reset the play. Gives it to Strathman at the free throw line. Now Taylor, and she took a little bunny hop and get it called traveling.
I'm not sure she had the ball to travel yet on that one.
Addie Bowman will check in for the first time, and Sydney Taylor will have a seat on the bench. Brooke Kilberg will re-enter for the Lancers. Shaning will come back out to the Lancer bench.
Well, they've kept Buffelli off the floor for quite some time here now. She hasn't played in about 6 minutes.
They're not really risking her picking up that third
No.
foul, are they, before half? Scott now on the right wing, loads up for three, no good, it's short. Rebounded by Bree.
There was a reach that didn't get called.
Now Bree's gonna run into Scott. And she was trying to dribble between 3 Lancers, and they're gonna get, I'm gonna guess Scott with the foul.
I think at times the officials are having trouble keeping up here. It's going at such a fast pace.
Yep. Be her first. Both teams with 6 personal fouls, so we'll be in the bonus from here on out with any more fouls. So the Cardinals to inbound, cross the way. Kavanaugh looking to get it in. Finally does to Strathman. Tenley gets it back, loads up just inside the arc. It's going to be a little bit off to the left of the rim and no good, and goes out of bounds. And now turn it back over to the Lancers. Presley Case will walk the ball up for North Scott.
19-13. North Scott, 5.5 to go.
Case, Addie Bowman.
Addie might got away with a reach there too.
Now we get a 3 in the corner by number 12, Brooke Kilberg. She'll knock it down on the assist from Case. Bree Bennis quickly back for the Cardinals. Spots up from about 15 feet, knocks it down for 2.
It's good to see her get a shot going.
Case over to Kilberg. Now over to Corson, back on top to Scott. Case on the right wing now, being guarded by Kavanaugh. North Scott being a little patient on this possession. Work it over to the left baseline as Corson has it. Gets it back out to Case at the top of the key. Works around Addie, up high off the glass in front of Addie Strathman, and knocks it down. Autumn Dykstra working on the right wing. Goes right through the lane onto the other side to the left with a little left-handed jump hook. Gets it up and in to answer back for Maquoketa.
So Autumn got 10 points. Yep.
Her and Case both are double figures. Now we're gonna have a 3-second call in the lane against Latham. That'll give the ball back to Maquoketa. Carry pickup will come in. Bree Bennis will get a blow.
That's a call you don't expect to see this time of year.
Now we're gonna have a timeout on the floor. 4:06 to go until half. North Scott leading 24-17. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinal girls basketball in KMAQ. Yeah, let's just do one here. Yeah, one. So I'm gonna have to take a long one at the beginning of halftime.
Long break.
Photos by buddies in the house. One of these coaches is going to get a technical here tonight. I'll say that right now. And we're back here at North Scott. Both teams just finishing up the huddles from the timeout. 4:06 to go until halftime. North Scott 24-17 lead, but Cardinal girls are playing with their heart tonight as they're just leaving it all on the court, as you can tell with the energy level. Cardinals to inbound. No pressure. Carry pickup will walk it up. Gets over to Addie Bowman on the right wing. Gets a screen from Strathman. Gets over to Tenley Cavanaugh on the left. Tries to get it down to Strathman. It's knocked away, but Tenley regains it. Ball still loose. Now Addie Bowman will pick it up. She's being defended by Kilberg. Addie drives down the lane, has it blocked. North Scott down the lane, no good, as Kilberg threw one up off balance, and they're going to say off of Maquoketa Cardinal girl.
I'm sorry, I was watching all the commotion going on.
Gets distracting
It
at times,
does,
doesn't
it does.
Sometimes that's why it's nice to be in a booth far away.
Yeah, I was trying to see what he was all calling there and watching. You see everybody so good. I was watching the reaction of the players.
Presley Case tries another three-point attempt. It's no good, and Abby Strathman's going to knock that one out of bounds. It'll stay with North Scott. I've noticed also, Chad, there's a lot of energy from the coaches on both sides here tonight, too. It's a lot of
there's
lot
that pressure to move on. You know, it's we've mentioned this before. It's difficult watching what you know is going to be somebody's last game.
Right. North Scott inbounds the ball. Case has it on the right wing.
Very few people get to win. Well, very few teams get to win their last game of the year, and very few people get to win the last game of their careers.
Samantha Scott had a look from three for North Scott. It's no good. It was rebounded by Carey Pickup for the Cardinals.
Addie wanted to shoot it.
Strathman gets it down low, kicks it back out to Tenley. Now over to Addie Bowman. She'll try a three-pointer.
I think that was blocked partially.
She gets her own little rebound as everybody lost sight of her. She'll throw it up again. Gets knocked to the ground. No foul. Oh, did they get a delayed foul call on that?
They called the foul on Autumn on the.
Oh, wait.
On the rebound.
On the rebound. See, sometimes it's so fast-paced, even I can't see it. So Autumn Dykstra is at the line. Be her first trip there tonight. Sinks the first.
Down. She's got 11 of the 18 points so far.
Bree Bennis.
Yeah, Bennis back in. Carey Pickup get a break.
Cindy Taylor come back in as well. Dykstra hits both free throws. Makes it 24-19, 2:44 to go until half. Shaning is back in for the Lancers. Case has it, top of the key, calls out the play. Gets it over to Corson, dumps it down low to Latham. Working against Autumn Dykstra, goes around the other side of the rim and puts it up and in for two. Long three-point shot is missed by the Cardinals, rebounded by the Lancers. Case. And Shaning is going to call for travel as she got the pass from Case and took off.
So 26-19, 2:07 to go in the second quarter. Lancers leading the Cardinals.
So Bree will bring it up. Gets over Sydney Taylor in the left wing. Back on top now. She had a look there, didn't want to take it yet. Just where he entered. Autumn Dykstra down on the left. Splits two defenders. We're going to get a blocking foul on the Lancers. Autumn will go back to the line again. It's going to be on Latham. Be her second. Maddie,
18 fouls on the Lancers here in the first half.
Maddie Lemke will check in. Maddie will check in for Nell. Sydney Happel will come back in for North Scott. Latham will go to the bench with the 2 fouls. Dykstra hits the first.
She's now got 13. 26-20 Lancers.
And she'll stay perfect from the line tonight with 4 for 4. She completes those 2. 26-21. Cardinals haven't been able to break into this 5-point deficit as of yet. They've got this about as close as they've gotten. Scott in the right corner. It's going to go off her leg.
Yeah, Maddie Lemke knocked that away. It went right back off to the offensive player.
Maddie and Sydney Taylor down there double trapping in the corner on the right baseline, and it went off of the leg of North Scott. Cardinals will have possession, try to cut it under 5, 26-21, 1:33 to go till half. There's timeout on the floor. We'll send it back for these messages. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinal basketball on KMAQ. Do one. And back here at North Scott, Cardinals are breaking the huddle now. North Scott still in their huddle. We've seen this before, DeWitt. Just get lined up, put the ball in play.
Yeah.
They did it against us. No, you had the horn go.
Is that the second horn or the first one? That must have been the first one.
Nell will inbound it to Bree. North Scott won't pressure full court. Looks like they're going to play man-to-man on this trip, changing it up a little bit. Bree gets a screen from Abby. Now Autumn gets another screen from Abby, and it's going to be short on the shot, on the curl. Go out of bounds, was untouched, and it'll go to North Scott. Shaning dumps it into the post to Happel. She'll kick it back out to Scott. Now Shaning gets it over to Case on the right wing. Sydney Taylor with the defense.
Under a minute to go now.
Happel, little left-handed jump hook, no good. Rebound by Nell. Quick outlet to Bree, but it's going to be picked off as Shaning got hand up to jar. Scott's going to take a quick 3 on the Lancer end. It's going to be rebounded by Autumn.
Yeah, I'd slow it down, maybe try to get a last shot here.
40 seconds to go till halftime. Bree is going to get a good look from about 15 feet. Knocks it down.
Throws it. It's the closest the Cardinals have been in a while. 26-23 with under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Shaning.
What a crowd loving it.
The Case on the right wing. Scott now on top. Over to Corson, back to Case. Shaning on the left wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Looks in the corners. Case gets a screen. Tries a three. It's no good. Scott and Strathman, or Sabizma and Bennis are all going for the rebound. And what's the call to tie ball there?
It was jump ball, yeah. It was jump ball, Lansing's possession.
North Scott to throw it in. Case is going to get off a three off the left of the rim. That'll take us to halftime. Cardinals with the momentum swing there at the end of the half. 26-23, North Scott leads. We'll send it back to the studio for this break. We'll come back in a little bit and dissect the first half. Chad and I will. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals girls playoff basketball on KMAQ. I'm going to need about 5. I got to go to the bathroom. All right. Put one of these in your ear in case he comes back. Stupid wire. I'm not that. I got to go to the restroom.
Hey, this is Chad. I'm here. said something, and I said, I'm here, but he never said anything again. So
And back here at North Scott at halftime. And Chad, you know, we haven't seen every Cardinal girls game this year. We've seen quite a few. And to me, this is the most energy that I've seen them play with all season long. Just the look in their faces and the determination that they're showing has been pretty impressive here.
they're playing with some intent. And you know, we talked about early on getting their scores going. You know, and Autumn's got 14 points, and you know, just an incredible first half out of her. And Sydney Taylor come in with 5 great points off the bench and was really a spark plug again on both sides of the ball. And then Bree's got 4 points on a couple nice, well, about 12-foot jumpers. So
Yeah, to be just down 3 at the half.
Yeah,
and Nelson Biesma hasn't scored yet. That's a victory.
Yeah, it is. It is. And we were down by 9 at points here in the first half, but they battled back. They didn't lose their composure. They played defense. You know, we had some bad shots we overcame. We've, you know, just hustled on rebounding and a lot of little things. And, yeah, to be down 3, I think Coach Depke'd be happy in the situation he's in. Now, how they react with Buffelli back in the game in the second half is going to be key. So, and it's going to be interesting after her sitting so much of the first half how she's going to come out in the second half, too. Sometimes that affects a player. Right. Having to spend so much time on the bench, and you kind of get a little cold again, and then you got to get warmed back up. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But
I want to say she picked up that second foul with like 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since.
No, she didn't play the last 10 minutes of the first half.
Cardinal girls making their way back onto the court to warm up.
But the thing that this gives you at this point is a lot of confidence now going to the second half, right?
Right.
You've heard everything about how good they are leading up to this point, and now you hear it going to the second half. You're down 3, and you're kind of right where you want to be. The longer you hang around a team like this, the better your chances are.
You know, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility. Our Cardinal girls could beat this team. That's a possibility.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This isn't a big David Goliath thing here, but to play this team in their building the way they did that first half, I don't think you could have scripted it any better, other than to have the lead at half, of course. But still, I think overall these Cardinal girls, they have a definite shot here. And
well, and, you know, on a few possessions there, we had on the press, when they were pressing us, the full court press, we had a couple ill-advised passes trying to press a little bit. You take away those couple possessions, and we may have the lead at this point.
It's very true.
Because we had some people open on some of those plays, but and that's just, you know, that's just the pressure of the moment, trying to make a quick decision. And
well, leading the way for North Scott was Presley Case, their point guard. She had 10 points in that first half. And, of course, Autumn Dykstra leads the Cardinals with 14. We'll send it back for this break, and we'll come back with the second half. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinals girls basketball on KMAQ. Just 2.
Starters for the second half for the Cardinals pickup is Sebesma, Dykstra, and Stratman. And for the Lady Lancers, Case, Corson, Indicus, Latham, and Buffelli.
Someone brought the suckers.
you want one?
No.
You said you got them out for us.
And back here at the pit, North Scott. Both teams head to their benches, get final instructions, and we'll come out and start the second half. And pretty full building in here tonight. It's not the biggest of gyms, really, but it's sunken down. It's one of the original sunken down gyms.
Yeah.
Been around it, but it is pretty full.
What I like about this gym is that, you know, the floor is well lit, but the stands are just a little darker, so it really focuses on the floor and the court.
So the Cardinals will inbound across the way from us as Chad and I are sitting here between the two benches at center court. Carry pickup gets it back from Abby Strathman on a little give and go. Finds Nelson Beesman on the other side of the paint. And we're going to get a foul called on North Scott.
Presley Case came flying in, I think.
He's getting a little excited there. I thought maybe Miss Buffelli might have gotten our third, but.
Did Buffelli have a tape on her knee in the first half?
What's that?
Did Buffelli have the tape on her knee in the first half?
I don't think so. That looks new.
Cut or something.
Nelson Beesman hits the first free throw. Second one's nothing but net as well, and the Cardinals only trail by 1. It's 26-25. So good start to the second half for the Cardinals. Engelkes gets it over to Corson. Now over to Case.
3 seconds.
Home fans, Cardinal fans behind us wanting 3 seconds calling Buffelli. Corson's going to get a three-point attempt. It's going to be no good, and we're going to get a foul called down low.
Strathman's going to get that on the knockaway. It looked like she might have had all ball, but I didn't have a good view of it.
That'll be Abby's second. North Scott gets it in. Engelkes gets it over to Case. Case throws over to the left wing to Corson. They're going to drop it into Latham. Looking for Buffelli, but she's double teamed, and now they're going to throw it away. Goes into the backcourt.
So they do that little play where they set up in the corner, and they look like they're going to screen for the shooter, and then the screener actually releases down low, and they pass it down low. But it looks like the Cardinals are now defending that well. That's my best description of the play.
Gets it over to Dykstra. Dumps it down low to Nell. She's got position. Up and in. Cardinals have the lead with 7 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's our first lead of the game, isn't it?
Yep, 27-26.
Oh, Carey almost with a pick.
Oh. Corson gets over to Latham in the corner, stretches out, saves it, gets it down to Buffelli. She's going to turn around. And we're going to get a foul called on Abby.
I think that was a try. I think that Buffelli travels when she.
Cardinal bench wanted to travel. Can get the foul on Abby instead, be her third. So Buffelli at the line. Misses the first free throw. So she'll get a second attempt.
Missed
And
it.
no good. But they get the offensive rebound.
Oh, now with the block. Sorry, I got a little excited.
You do get excited, don't you? Dykstra down the lane, up and good. Cardinals up now, up 29-26.
With a momentum shift here. Student section's loving it.
North Scott's got to call timeout, stem the tide. 29-26, Maquoketa Cardinal girls on top of North Scott. USM Maquoketa Cardinal girls basketball on KMAQ. Just one, Jimmy. Just one. Yeah, you're getting a lot excited tonight. You're talking over me a lot.
I'm sorry.
You know, Dennis told me about that too the other day. I was like, whatever.
What, about me talking over you?
Back here at North Scott Gym. So out of the halftime, Cardinals are strutting some stuff out here as they're up 29-26 over favored North Scott on their home gym. Corson now has it in the left. They're way out by half court. Now they're going to come in closer. Engelkes going to work on carry pickup, gets by, goes down the lane. And Buffelli's going to pick up the loose ball, put it up and in. We're going to have a foul call on Jackie Miller, who had the block originally, but then picked up the foul on Buffelli. Jackie will come back to the bench. Sydney Taylor will come back in. Buffelli will go to the free throw line trying to tie it up. And she does knock it down. 29 all, 6:05 to go, third quarter. District 6, second round. Nelson Biesma loads up from 3, no good, off to the right. Gonna get a foul down low on the Cardinals over the back. On the rebound on Bree Bennis. It's gonna be her first. So North Scott will bring it up. Presley Case. Cardinals going to it's like a 1-2-2 zone they're playing. Engelkist going to get a look for 3 on the left wing, buries it, and now give the Lancers back the lead, 32-29. So, Chad, it's time for the Cardinals to answer back on this offensive
Yeah, need
series.
to get some points here.
Pick up or to bench. She's going to get a nice look for 3. No good. It's off. But rebounded by Carey. Bree cuts down the lane. Carey finds her and gets an easy layup. North Scott's Corson on the left wing. Tries to get down in the left baseline to Engelkist. And we get a foul called on Carey pickup.
You two clowns need to wake up!
So North Scott the inbound underneath their own basket. Case will throw it in, gets it in to Scott. Now Case gets it back in the left wing. Dumps inside Buffelli. He's got 3 Cardinals all over. Case gonna have it taken away by Bree Bennis with the deflection. Nelson Biesma's gonna get a wide open look to the lane, gives it off to Bree Bennis underneath her, rolls all the way around the rim and out.
Good look, nice pass.
Buffelli gets the rebound. Engelkist on the right baseline, gets cut off by Taylor, has to kick it back out to Corson. Now we're to Scott, down low into Buffelli, working on Sabizma. Nell blocks it away. And Nell will bring it up the court. Sid Taylor on the left wing, gets it back to pick up at top of the key. She'll get picked up defensively by Corson. Kicks over to the right wing, gonna get a 3-point attempt by Bree. It's no good. Long rebound's gonna go out of bounds. And it's gonna go back to North Scott with 4:15 on the clock here in the third quarter. So we thought that first half had a lot of energy in it. You can just feel it building and building and building more right now.
Yeah, every minute that goes by.
Corson over to Case. Down in the far right corner is Engelkist. Nice shot from 3. It's nothing but net. 35-31 now. Cardinals need a basket in this series just to get North Scott crowd has suddenly come alive across from us. Trying to get it down low to Biesma, be knocked out by North Scott. Cardinals will inbound.
Both sides pretty loud right now. It's
Coach Depke's going to call timeout, talk it over, full timeout. 3:42 on the clock, third quarter. Lancers 35, Maquoketa 31. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinal girls basketball on KMAQ. Go with 2 here. But no, he was. No, you can talk on this. I don't care. He doesn't even know how to get on YouTube. So, no, he was saying that you do that quite a bit, where you'll start talking over me when I'm talking. He goes, you need to get him to stop doing that. I'm like,
do you tell him? Does he ever listen to Dolphin and Podolak? That's what Podolak does.
I know. That's why I said, yeah.
Every good color
That's why I
band
just
does.
said, oh, okay. I said I could just have him repeat everything I say. You would like that more?
I don't do it that often, except when I get excited. What'd you say?
Exactly. And back at North Scott, both teams back on the court. Cardinals inbound. Bennis gets it in Sabizma. Gives it back to Bennis, and they're going to have to kick it out and reset. Bennis calls up play, finds Strathman's free throw line, gets it back to Bree. It's going to be a loose ball. It gets away from her. Sydney gets it, but Case hits her over the arm, and she's going to get a foul called.
And that was kind of a touch foul, too.
It was a touch foul, but
it was a touch.
It was a foul.
Yeah, it was.
But the look of expression on the Case, directly in front of us, you'd think now we're going to get another touch foul down low as Bree on the cut.
Calling a little different than they maybe did earlier in the game. They probably feel the emotion too.
Well, I didn't notice in the timeout that the three officials get together and maybe discuss it. Oh, the inbound pass going to just knocked loose by Case. Going to have a tie up for the ball, and that's going to be North Scott's possession. So turnover on Maquoketa, down 4, 35-31. Engelkist drives to the left baseline, no good, off the glass. Autumn Dykstra went up high to get that rebound.
Yeah, she elevated.
Wow. She'll give it up to Nelson Biesma at the top of the key, looks for Bree. Bree has to save it and throws it back in. It goes to Corson. Now Buffelli running the court, kicks it out to Case for a three in the left wing, no good. Buffelli's going to get an offensive rebound. Case gets it to the left wing. She's going to drive against Bree, and they're going to call Bree for the arm bar on the floor. So that'll be Bree's second. Be the Cardinals' 6th team foul, so one more for the Cardinals. North Scott will go into the bonus. This time they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Engelkist looks for Buffelli, who cuts. Runs over Abby Strathman, misses the shot, misses her putback. Now Bree Bennis has the rebound. Buffelli's on the floor. And Autumn Dykstra kind of looked away. She went to catch the ball, and it went right through her hands and out of bounds. So North Scott will bring the ball back up in possession. Case will bring it up. Give it over to Corson on the right. Now on the right corner is Engelkist. Kicks back top to Scott. Swings it to the left. All the way left corner is Corson. Three-point attempt, no good. Strathman and Buffelli battle for the rebound. Knock it away from each other. Nelson Biesma gets it. And we're going to have a foul called on Corson of the North Scott Lancers. Be her second, team's 4th. So Sabizman inbound. North Scott's going to put a little pressure now. Full court man. Bree will bring it up against Corson. Corson's going to get the steal as she got it across half court. Finds Case down, cutting the other way, and the layup is up and good. So up to a 6-point Lancer lead at the moment. Sydney Taylor now has it in the right baseline. Nell's going to get a look on the right wing, no good. Buffelli with the rebound. Critical defensive possession here for the Cardinals to get a stop. Scott's going to swing it over to Engelkist. Back on top, Case loads up for three. It's off to the right, no good. Buffelli with the rebound. Turnaround up and good.
She's letting Buffelli get away with a lot of contact.
Well, you know, she's not a small person by any stretch of the imagination. She does get away with a lot. She does know how to use her body really well. Now we got a decision. The ball got tipped out of bounds. Officials are trying to decide who it went off on. They had to huddle up. Still waiting on a call. Now they're going to have to get the third official in. Of course, both sides aren't going to like that.
No.
Now they're going to make.
At first glance, I thought it should have been Maquoketa basketball.
And it is going to stay Maquoketa basketball.
39-31, is that the right score?
Yeah. Nelson Biesman inbound. Carry pickup. Tried to get into her, but paint was clogged, and Scott's going to come away with it for the Lancers. Back the other way. Corson on the right, gives it over in the right corner to Case. Dumps it into Buffelli. Cross-court pass to open Corson on the left baseline. Three-pointer's no good. Case gonna work herself to get the offensive rebound. Lancers reset. Scott will take the shot this time from the left. It's gonna be another long rebound. Lancers gonna save it. Ball's still loose. And Corson's gonna get possession of it almost at half court. Scott drives the lane to the left, runs into Strathman, loses the ball. Beesman's right there to get it. Bree finds Autumn Dykstra up ahead, and Dykstra gets an easy 2. Thought for a second they were going to call Bree for travel right here in front because she did get away with one. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But pressure defense turned, and the defender was right there. Case going to have to throw it up as the clock expires. It's short off the rim. Still anyone's game here as we're going to go to the fourth. North Scott with the lead, 39-33. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinal District Playoff Basketball on KMAQ. Yep, go 2. Are we all through them already? All right, sweet. I think this fourth quarter is going to get crazy.
It's going to be emotional, that's for sure.
Remind me, back here at North Scott, both teams back on the court. Cardinals to throw in across the way. Bree Venice gives over carry pickup. Now Bree will cut down into the right corner, gives it back to pickup. Strathman kicks it back to Venice. Venice will take it back to the top. Carey will pick up, gets a look for 3. Get in there, off the glass from the baseline, up and in. When those shots go in, it's your night.
Yeah.
Case now with Dykstra. Cardinals still run a 2-3 zone here with Bree and Autumn kind of working the top side. Now they're going to kind of float. Engelkiss at the right wing, dumps it into Buffelli. Working on Sabizma. Turnaround's up and good. I would say if it would just take a flop that you get that offensive foul call, but they ain't called it all night because she's knocked down, Cardinals 3 or 4 times. Strathman's going to take a 3, no good. Rebounded by Case. Case dribbles around Bree Bennis down the lane, up off the glass and in. Presley Case, she's a very good basketball player.
Yes, she is.
Bennis gets a look at a 3, it's no good. Autumn with the offensive rebound, tries to put a putback over her head, no good. North Scott's gonna use a little time, it looks like, on this possession. Throw it in the corner to Corson. Now they're going to go down low to Buffelli. Turns around, fires a cross-court pass to Engelkiss. She'll drive hard down the lane, no good. Buffelli and Strathman battling. Shot by Buffelli's no good. Engelkiss gets a rebound, just throws it up, goes high off the rim and drops down. And we're going to have a foul on the Cardinals. Like I say, when those shots go in, it's your night.
I still think Buffelli's getting away with a lot of contact.
I agree on that. All right, we'll have a quick timeout by Maquoketa as it's kind of gotten away here from them a little bit. 45-36, North Scott on top. 5:57 to go in the game. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinal girls basketball on KMAQ. Just one. after when we get all done with this, remind me that I need to tell you something I noticed here that kind of made me go, what? I can't say it right now.
Just in from the state wrestling championship, North Scott Knights of Colorado is the state champion.
And back here at North Scott, as the home crowd has gotten really loud in here, 5:57 to go. Engelkiss at the line, completes the three-point play out of the timeout. So it's now 46-36 in favor of North Scott. 5:50 to go. Plenty of time for the Cardinals still to make another run. Pickup finds Nell down low. Blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Engelkiss, getting the ball and part of the arm. So Nell will go to the line to shoot two. While we have this quick moment, I just, wrestling today, I want to send a congratulations out to Taven Rich for finishing third in 2A this year.
Yeah, tremendous job.
Sabizma knocked down the first free throw. Considering he's only been wrestling for 2 years, it's quite the accomplishment.
Yeah. Received a lot of support from the Maquoketa community, too.
Also, if Nell knocks down the second free throw, and congratulate Abe Mickle for also making it to state.
He had a good showing also.
Buffelli has it, gives it over to the left baseline to Engelkiss. Now they're going to kick it back on top to Case. Now it's going to dump it to Buffelli at the free throw line. She's going to turn, face up, kick it out for a three-point attempt by Kilberg, who's checked back in, and she'll knock down her second three-pointer of the game. Autumn Dykstra's going to load up a three of her own off the rim. No good. Bree Bennis goes up for the rebound, but gets tied up with Kilberg. Both players had a hand on it. And the ball's going to go over to North Scott. North Scott Case brings it up. Working against Bennis, gives over to Corson, now over to Kilberg. Kilberg will throw it to Case on the right baseline. 2-point attempts, no good, but she's gonna get her own rebound. Buffelli now has it at the left elbow. She'll kick it back over to Corson. Now kick it back to Case, to Engelkiss. They're gonna dump it down low, and Buffelli gets triple team, so I have to kick it back out to Corson. 3-point attempts, no good. Rebound by Nell. Autumn tried to leak out ahead of the defense, but Nell gets in, slips in behind it, but her shot's too hard off the glass. Buffelli will come away with the rebound. With 4:12 to go in the game here from North Scott. Lancers lead 49-38. Case working against Bree. Finally gives it up to Corson. Now Kilberg has it up almost half court. Nell's playing defense out there on her. Cardinals playing full court, basically man-to-man defense at this moment. Abby has Buffelli. Buffelli will drop it down low as Corson cut behind the defense with an easy layup off the feed from Buffelli. So down 51-38 with 3:37 to go. Coach Deppie will call timeout and try and put together one last run here for the Cardinals. From North Scott, you're listening to Maquoketa Cardinal Girls Basketball on KMAQ. Go two here. This got to lay in a hurry. Hawkeyes won.
Good score.
71-69.
Wow.
Hey, the rack in Piscataway is not an easy place to play. I mean, most teams do win there, but it's still not easy to win.
20 wins, right?
Yeah, 20-5. And back at North Scott, both teams back out in the court. Nelson B's going to throw in. She'll throw it into Dyster and get it right back. Cardinals need to score and score quickly. Finds Bennis, who cut down, did a little J cut in the lane, and gets an easy layup off the feed from Sabizma. Buffelli now has it at the free throw line for Lancer. She'll just turn, go right down the lane, and get a layup as she got past Abby Strathman, and there was no weak side help. Now the Cardinals going to turn it over. And Presley Case is going to slow things up as North Scott's looking to use some time, it looks like. Buffelli at the free throw line. She's going to drive. Throws it up off the glass after the whistle. They're going to say it's on the floor, no shot. It's going to be on Autumn Dykstra. It'll be her second, or excuse me, her third. 53-40, North Scott with the lead, 2:55 to go. Buffelli at the line. Hits the first. Tenley Kavanaugh will check back in for the Cardinals. Abby Strathman will head to the bench. And Buffelli hits second. Carry pickup quickly the other way. Kavanaugh. She'll take a three. It's going to be short, no good. Rebounded by Presley Case. And with 2:40 to go, North Scott does get it across half court. Engelkiss to Scott in the left corner. Back out to Engelkiss. Engelkiss will give it back into the court of Buffelli. She'll stop at the baseline as Nell had position. Now Pace come back out in half court, get the ball. Not in any hurry to get in. They're just playing keep away at the moment. Running clock. Bree's gonna have to come out and foul her. So 2:11 left on the clock. So if you're Maquoketa, who do you foul?
Yeah, who do you foul, Dale?
You know, Buffelli's 67 or 66% foul shooter. Case 71%. Engelkiss is 62%. Scott 76%. So I guess take your pick. They're all about the same. Case does miss the free throw. Buffelli with the rebound. And Sydney Taylor's going to get the foul.
Well, Sydney Taylor pushed her, but I think Sydney was a little upset because Buffelli grabbed her when she was going for the rebound. Was holding her.
Yeah.
I think Buffelli had some words for her, but
So that's double bonus time now for North Scott. They'll get 2 free throws out of this. And Buffelli hits on the first. Misses the second. Dykstra with the rebound. Dykstra just going to take it right all her way herself, and they're going to call a foul on Corson with the block.
Foul number 14, Brooke Corson, her third, team's fifth.
So Autumn at the line. Rattles the first one down. And she's one of the differences. She's had a very quiet second half.
yeah, they kind of keyed on her a little bit.
Yeah, 16 in the first. With that free throw, it puts her at 19 for the game, going for 20 here. She will knock it down. Addie Bowman checks in along with Tenley Kavanaugh as Cardinals are trying to pull full court press defense. Lancers break it. Buffelli gets it down low and just does a windmill layup wraparound. Not much Abby could do, and now the Cardinals are going to throw it away on the offensive end. Case. Now,
you write that down? 1-0, he said.
Oh, well, then why'd you blow the whistle 3 seconds ago if you got it way back there? 1:37 to go on the clock. The things you find, you know, the things you hear when you're right up close to the action is kind of comical at times. Presley Case knocks down the first free throw. She'll hit on the second. Cardinals have all 3-point shooters in the game, and Bree's pass trying to get to Autumn's going to be picked off by Presley Case again.
Oh.
Get it across half court to Buffelli. Now Dykstra is going to foul Buffelli. Cardinals are trying to do a offensive for defensive substitutions. Buffelli go line, shoot 2 free throws. So you got 3-point shooters on the floor right now. She'll miss the first. She hits the second. I didn't write it down. Bennis to Sabizma. Now Bennis back to Sabizma. Nell gets caught up in the lane with defense. Autumn gets it now, back to Sabizma. She'll get off a 16-foot jump shot and knock it down. Quick timeout, Maquoketa, 1:05 to go, 61-44. North Scott with the lead. Maquoketa will substitute in changes for defense for foul situation. We'll keep it right here at this break. And either way, valiant effort by the Cardinals, Chad. I mean, right there in the end of the third quarter, they're right there in it, and it just kind of got away from them.
I mean, yeah. In any game, you just want to have a chance at the end of the game to win, right? And they put themselves in position to be there. This North Scott team's a good team.
Well, Buffelli's, you know, she's been able to play the entire second half, so
she's up to 17 points.
Yeah, she was held to, what, 2 points in the first half?
So now we're down to a minute left, and start thinking about the seniors. Bree Bennis, Sid Taylor, Carly Paul, and Abby Deasing.
They do get the ball inbounded. The Cardinals have a full court press. Buffelli has it. Strathman on defense. They still haven't got it across half court. Now they're going to get a 10-second call. So the defensive substitutions will come out. The offensive substitutions come back in. That'll be Bennis, Sabizma, and Taylor. Kavanaugh to inbound. Gets it to Bennis. Now back to Tenley. And knocked away by Presley Case. And Tenley went to try and save it and was stepping out of bounds. So that's going to turn the ball back over to North Scott.
And Carly Paul checks in, senior.
Yep, Carly Paul comes in for the first time. Addie Bowman tried to foul Presley Case, but to no avail. Now Carly Paul's going to pick up the foul as she got a hold of Corson. Corson hits the first. Cardinals make wholesale substitutions once more. Taylor, Bennis, Sabizma, and Dykstra come back in. Carly Paul will stay in. Misses the second free throw, rebounded by Sabizma. She'll travel down, give it to Bree Bennis just inside the three-point arc, no good. Gonna be rebounded by Presley Case.
Abby Deason's going to check in, senior. This will be the last senior seeing some action.
And Presley Case will head back to the free throw lines. 3 of 5 from the line there tonight so far. Hits the first. Abby Deasing will come in. And now he's going to leave
So all the seniors are on the court
Yeah,
right
all
now.
the seniors are on the court. Case hits the second. 28 ticks left on the clock. Bennis over to Sydney Taylor in the right wing. Sydney will drive the lane. And it's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to say it's off Sydney Taylor. It'll go to North Scott. And Maquoketa is going to call off the dogs. North Scott will probably just dribble this clock out. Ball's in Engelkiss's hands now. And that'll do it. Maquoketa Cardinal girls season will come to an end at the hands of the North Scott Lancers, 64-44. We'll send it back to studio for a quick break, then Chad and I come back, wrap things up. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinal girls basketball on KMAQ. Give me two here.
Got enough room there? Sure, yeah, thank you.
Good job, girls.
Thank you. Yeah,
Good job.
yeah. No. No, it's going to be different.
What was the final?
64-44. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And back here at the pit in North Scott in Eldridge, Iowa, the Maquoketa Cardinal girls season will come to an end at the hands of the home team here, North Scott Lancers, 64-44. And Chad, you know, it was there for the taking. It just kind of got away really bad there. They just went off the rails in the fourth quarter, and they couldn't recover once they had gotten the lead, and they had all the momentum and excitement was there. It just kind of blew up.
And it takes a lot of energy to get to that point, right? To get the lead. You come out in the third quarter and, you know, North Scott kind of changed how they were attacking us, and they kind of shut Autumn down in the second half. She was really kind of the spark in the first half, hitting a couple threes and driving and getting fouled, and she was perfect from the free throw line. And yeah, it's just tough.
Well, Autumn will lead all Cardinal scores with 20 on the night. And as far as the Cardinal seniors, you know, Sydney Taylor had a tremendous, you know, effort out there tonight with 5 points herself in her final game. Bree Bennis with 8 points in her final game. And Carrie Pickup had 3 on a three-pointer. But for Bree Bennis and Sid Taylor, Carly Paul, Abby Deasing, tonight's tonight. That's it.
Yeah, and you could see it in their eyes as they walked off the court for the last time. They knew it, and it, you know, part of it is, you know, for most of them, it's probably the last time they're gonna play a competitive basketball game. And the other part of it is, you know, you always appreciate those kids that stick through it and finish, right? So,
right,
part of, you know, you accomplish something because you stuck through it and you finished. So hats off to those girls, and they've been tremendous Maquoketa Cardinals, and I speak for the rest of the fans that really enjoyed watching all of them play. And thanks for your efforts for the Cardinals girls basketball program.
And kudos to the effort. Grace Buffelli, 2 points in the first half. Had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. Didn't see her the rest of the half. Ends up finishing with, I think you said 19 or.
Yeah, she had, last time I looked at the board, she had 17.
17 points, so that was a big difference in the second half. She didn't go to the bench at all, and
she was kind of the difference in the second half. That and then how they shut down Autumn, I thought. So,
and I also point out Presley Case. She's not the most heralded of these players. I tell you what, that girl's good.
She impressed me. Yeah, she's a good player. Controls the ball very well and sets up her teammates very well. So
she knows what she's doing out there, and you can tell. And she can knock it down when given the opportunity. So
I always have trouble with these last games for seniors. It's just emotional, You watch them come off the court, they got tears in their eyes, and it's tough. It's tough. They're just good kids, You root for these kids. Bree Bennis, we've been watching play for 4 years as a varsity player.
So I'm curious to see what you're going to be like in a couple years then when you're
first one. It's going to be really tough when my kids finish up. I can tell you that. We talked about this during football season. I remember all of my last games, football, baseball.
Yep. They stick with you for a lifetime.
Do. It's you may not remember a lot, but you remember the last one for sure.
Well, also, we're not done, though. Monday night, we have a big doubleheader you and I are doing. We're going to do the doubleheader in the Maquoketa gym where the boys will open up their district first-round play. We'll have Solon versus Central DeWitt at 6:30 tip time from the high school gym. Also, if you're planning on coming to the game, because that'll be followed by the Independence versus Maquoketa boys district game. If you're planning on coming out, come early. There will be, since the Cardinal boys didn't get to have senior night, they got the exemption from the state. They will be doing the senior recognition for those players at halftime of the Solon DeWitt game. So if you want to be able to see that and be there to support those kids, I would suggest you're at the gymnasium by at least 6:45, 7 o'clock at the latest. But we'll have both of those games on KMAQ as well.
And it's going to be a packed house. So and a lot of people from the first game. Some will leave, some fans will leave, but there'll be people from the first game that stick around to watch the second.
That will be a packed house that night. And, with DeWitt and Maquoketa playing the same night in the same building, it always brings the people out, even though they're not going to play each other. But the possibility's there that they both win. Sets up another Central DeWitt versus Maquoketa matchup in the second round from Maquoketa. Also, speaking of that, you might want to practice tomorrow because being senior night that first game, you might have to handle some halftime duties.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you've got a senior yourself.
That's right. I'll be on the court for that. So tune in just to hear what Chad comes up with his first solo halftime. You almost had to do it at the Bellevue playoff game when I got caught in the restroom facilities that was a mile long.
Yes, it was.
But anyway, it's great season by the Cardinal girls. They'll finish at 14-8 overall, but tremendous season, and they should be excited for the future. Going the right direction, and they're going to be pretty good next year. So
very excited about the future, and I guess I'm going to finish with just saying, again, I really enjoyed watching this team this year, and their growth I thought was tremendous, and really want to thank the seniors one last time. I enjoyed watching all of you play, and Abby Deasing's a niece of mine, so although she didn't get a lot of playing time, I still like seeing her stick it through and finish up her career. So really enjoyed that, and so best of luck to all you seniors moving forward.
Well, that'll wrap things up here from North Scott Gym, affectionately called the Pit. Cardinal girls go down tonight, end their season with a 64-44 loss to North Scott. For Chad Coakley, I'm Dale Scott. Have a good night.